Hey, what is going on, guys? Parker Chmiel here, and in today's training, I'm going to show you exactly how to go from 0 to 6 figures online in the next 6 to 12 months. Guys, I'm really excited about this training. I'm excited to show you what I'm doing to build my business from 0 to 100K in the next 6 months. I'm excited to share with you my tips and strategies, and so you can copy what I do and get the same results. So what you're going to learn today, right? There's 3 secrets that I use to go from 0 to 40K in 30 days, and these are the same 3 secrets I'm using to go from 0 to 100K in the next 6 to 12 months. So secret number 1 is how to find targeted traffic, right? So in the last few weeks, I've had a ton of people come to me saying, Parker, I don't know how to find traffic. Where do I find leads? How do I get leads for my business, right? So I'm going to show you guys exactly how to find targeted traffic for your offers to actually make money online. Secret number 2 is robotic conversion sequence, right? How to actually convert the traffic that you bring into the program and bring into your funnel and your leads. So I'm gonna show you exactly what I do to convert leads. There's 4 different things I use and they work really well. So I'm gonna show you exactly what they are. Secret number 3, I'm gonna show you how to stand out as a beginner, right? So something that happens to me all the time, and I hear it all the time, is how do I make sales when I haven't made a sale before, right? How do I get that first sale? So I'm gonna show you exactly how to stand out as a beginner and make your first sale online. So secret number 1, how to find targeted traffic, right? So what this is how to find traffic for your business, right? So like I said, a lot of people come to me the last 2 weeks. I don't know how to find targeted traffic. Where do I find leads? How do I convert leads, right? So what you want to do is stick to one social media platform, right? And this is something that, I didn't do for a long time. I didn't do it for 6 months straight. I used omnipresence, right? And that's where, if you guys don't know, it's where you're on 100 different social media platforms. So you're on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, whatever it may be, and you're posting content everywhere on the internet and seeing what sticks, right? Seeing what works for you. So this is what I did for 6 months, and I did not make any sales in 6 months doing this, right? I posted 3 to 5 videos per day on all these different platforms, and I did not make any sales. I made $10 in sales over a 6-month period, guys. It took me, it just drove me nuts. It drove me absolutely crazy. Have you guys used omnipresence before? Do you know what that is? Give me a 1 if you use omnipresence in your business, or you've heard a coach or mentor talk about it to you before, right? Give me a 1 if you've ever heard that. This never worked for me. It never did. And the reason is because I was spreading myself way too thin. I was spreading myself a little bit here, a little bit here, a little bit here, a little bit here, instead of focusing all my attention on one social media platform and actually learning how to master it, right? So this is something that I really think you guys should do. If you haven't, if you're posting on 10 different platforms, that's a big part of your issue right there. You want to be focusing on one and learning how to master it. So omnipresence will keep you stuck, and it'll lead to no sales and burnout, just like it happened to me. So what I recommend is you choose the platform based on your offer. So I don't know if you guys are selling low ticket products, high ticket products, what niche you're in, what products you're actually selling. But what I do recommend is you choose one platform to stick to based on your offer. So if you're promoting like a low ticket offer, right? Something that you want a lot of people to see, then maybe like TikTok's good for you, right? Like, I'm not going to bash TikTok. It's a good platform for businesses, but if you're promoting low ticket products, it's perfect for you, right? So you can see TikTok, you can see the actual stuff on there, and the more people will see your content and you can convert into low ticket sales, right? So if you're doing low ticket, maybe TikTok's good for you. I use Facebook because I do high ticket affiliate marketing, right? Facebook, I use it for 3 different reasons. So number 1, there's more high ticket buyers on Facebook. So the audience is just a little bit older, right? On Facebook, it's a little bit older. Like, how people say like, oh, my parents are all over Facebook. And, that's pretty true for what I've seen, right? It's a little bit older of an audience than TikTok. Give me a 1 if you agree with that. Give me a 1 if you agree the audience on Facebook is a little bit older than like a TikTok or Instagram or Pinterest or YouTube. Give me a 1 if you agree with that. But higher age people typically have more money to spend on courses and, different products and programs, right? They have money saved up from working a job for, 5, 10, 20 years, and they can actually afford to join these programs, right? Whereas someone on TikTok, if they're like, 12, 20 years old, they most likely don't have the money to join a high ticket program. Give me a 2 if that makes sense. That, high ticket buyers probably aren't on TikTok. I'm not saying that's not true, but this is what I've seen in my industry, in my business. Like, TikTok is not good for high ticket buyers. So give me a 2 if you agree with me that, high ticket people don't go on TikTok. I see a two right there. So at least one person agrees with me. So yeah, that's why I use Facebook, more high ticket buyers. I also use them for targeted Facebook groups, right? So I'm going to show you guys exactly how to go and actually find leads for your business. I got a ton of questions on that this week, and I'm going to show you exactly how to do it in this training. But there's a ton of warmer leads in there because actually targeted Facebook groups. Facebook groups are the most warm place in the entire internet to find people for your offer, right? There's people that are already interested in what you're doing, and they want to learn something new. So I'm going to show you exactly how to find them, but this is one of the reasons I use it. And then finally, on Facebook, you can use Facebook Messenger, right? Facebook Messenger is so powerful because you get to actually interact with people one-on-one, get to find out their pain point and help them solve their problem, right? I have 10 different trainings in this group alone. They're all different, right? They're all different trainings. So it's just like I can't send the same training to everybody, right? You want to know what people are struggling with so you can actually help them with their problems. So I like using Facebook Messenger, and this is why I use Facebook for these 3 reasons alone. So I'm going to show you right now how to actually go find targeted traffic for your business. So, but first, I'm going to show you, followers don't mean anything, right? So as you can see here, I used to have a TikTok account, right? I built it up for 6 months straight. I posted 3 to 5 videos per day on TikTok. And this was like, I was on omnipresence, right? I posted on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Pinterest, right? But TikTok was my main focus. I really went hard on TikTok. I'm not gonna lie. Did a lot of work on it. And, I did it for 6 months. I built up a nice following, 14,000 followers. Guys, I made $10 in sales from this 14,000 followers. I never made one high ticket sale from TikTok. It was absolutely insane. The reason was because people weren't interested in what I was doing on TikTok, right? They didn't like my content for some reason. I wasn't connecting with my audience. I wasn't building up the right audience, right? People were liking and following me for the wrong reasons. So followers don't mean anything, right? You don't need a big following to make 100K. A big following actually might hurt you to make 100K, right? If it's the wrong people. You want more true fans to your business and true fans that like you and your story as opposed to followers. Does that make sense? Give me a 3 if that makes sense. This is something I struggled with for a long time. All I focused on was trying to build up my audience, but then the audience didn't care about my offer. They didn't care about my story. They didn't care about anything. So they weren't buying from me. And, I made $10 in sales of 14,000 followers. I still have this account. I don't use it anymore because it doesn't do anything for me. It doesn't really make any money for me. So it's just kind of there with 14,000 followers. So that's something I want to get out of the way. Followers don't mean sales, right? You don't have to have a big following to make sales. I think it's actually the opposite. The smaller audience you have, but the more connected you are with them, the more money you'll make. So I see a 3 down there. So that's great. Someone agrees with me there as well. Okay. So now I'm going to take you into how to find targeted leads on Facebook. And guys, this is really straightforward, really easy, but some people are struggling with this. So I really want to show you guys how to do it. So if you're on Facebook, what you can do is go into like the general newsfeed, right? And you're going to see like your home screen, and it's going to have like the little home button and, the top up there. You see the top up there? So what you're going to do is click on the little thing right there, the group, right? The little group thing, the circle here. And this is going to take you over to the search, and you can actually search for Facebook groups within your niche, right? So say for me, right, I'm in the make money online niche. I'm in the affiliate marketing niche. So I can search up affiliate marketing for beginners, right? Affiliate marketing, make money online, Amazon FBA. And actually I can go and join all these groups to find people in the groups that are interested, right? Say you're in the health niche, right? So like for this, I use keto as an example because this works for any single niche, right? It doesn't have to be make money online. So what you can do is you can go in and you can actually say, keto and low carb for beginners, right? Keto recipes for beginners. There's so many different groups. Look how many people are in these groups, guys. 331,000 members in this group alone. Imagine how many leads that is for your business. You go in, and what you can do is you can add friends that are already in the group, right? It's so simple. All you have to do is go to people that are, engaging on content, maybe new members coming into the group, right? People having, engagement, people are actually in the group and talking to people. You just go add them as a friend, right? Because they're already interested in your offer. Does that make sense? Give me a 4 if that makes sense to you. This is how I do it. I go into groups and I add people that are interested in what I'm already doing, and they're actually engaged and they're actually willing to listen and learn. So you can do this with any single niche. Keto, for example, is a good one. If you're in the health niche, keto is a good one. Nutrition, whatever it may be, you can do this for any single one. And something else you guys can do, right? Once you get in the group, you can start providing value in the group, right? So say you join the keto and low carb for beginners group. You can go in the group and you can start actually, telling people how you're learning, telling what you're learning. It's sharing your stories, right? If you lost a ton of weight doing a keto diet, you can actually show your results so people can actually see what you're doing works, right? And providing value. When someone comments on your post, when someone, replies to your comment, likes your post, you can go add them as a friend because that's someone that you have made a connection with already, right? So you can provide value in groups and then add friends that way. So this is a couple ways to add friends within the Facebook groups. It's really simple to find. All you have to do is go in the groups and search the name, right? So I hope that makes sense. I saw a 4, so it makes sense to someone, so that's good. And then what you're going to do, guys, so once you have the people on your friends list, right, you add the friends. What you can do is actually do a CTAs post. So this is a call to action post to get people into your system, right? So once you're friends with them, you've made the connection, you've made that, first initial contact. What you can do is like go and post something real simple, like you can make 20K per month the easy way or the hard way. Free training shows you how to do both, right? So what this does is people are going to comment and say, I want the free training. I want the free training. Hashtag 20K. Or like free training shows my secret 3-step money making formula. I used to make 30 or 14K in 30 days, right? People comment, and what they do, I respond back to the comment and I actually go and I add them into my funnel, right? I add them into my links. I send them my affiliate links. Does that make sense? Give me a 5 if that makes sense. So this is what I do, right? This is how you get leads, targeted leads into your system, into your funnel, seeing your affiliate offer. So This is how you do it, guys. All you do is find people in groups, engaging on their content, and then go and do a CTA post to get them in the groups. Very straightforward, very simple. It's something that I do all the time. If you see my posts every week, I do one CTA post to get more leads into my system, right? So this is what I do. And then what you're going to do is you send people to your funnel, right? You don't want to send them directly to your affiliate link. And I'm going to talk about this in the next section, right? I'm going to talk about how to actually convert leads once they're in your funnel. But what you can do is you send leads into your funnel and let the funnel do the selling for you, right? You let the funnel, the offer you're promoting, the funnel, the, videos, the phone team on the back end do the selling for you. You don't have to actually send people right to the order form. So yeah, it's very straightforward. You get people into your system, let the funnel do the selling for you, and commissions come out on the back end. Now, once you get people into your system, I see a couple sixes, so that's great. Once you get people into your system, right, you get them into your funnel and you actually have them, converting on the back end for you. This is how you're going to get them to convert into an actual sale, right? So it's one thing getting leads, right? Getting leads, honestly, is very easy. As you just saw, you just go add friends and you get them into your funnel, right? It's very straightforward. The hard part is actually converting those leads into actual sales, right? So it's no longer enough to convert a customer using social media, messenger, or email sequences. You can't just do one or the other, right? You need aggressive follow-up to stay in front of your customer and build trust to make them want to do business with you. This marketplace right now, I don't know if you feel the same way. It is nuts, right? There are thousands of products. Everyone and their mom wanted to start a business during COVID, right? Everyone wants to start a business. They want to promote their product. They want to be a coach. They want to do affiliate marketing, whatever it may be. There are so many products on the marketplace right now. And it's hard to stand out, right? You need aggressive follow-up to stand out in front of your customers. And give me a 7 if you agree. You agree that there's a lot going on right now. And maybe you're brand new. You're getting plagued with 10 different offers from 10 different people. Give me a 7 if this is something you think is going on right now. I know I've seen it myself. Even though I'm in a program, I'm very happy with it. I'm succeeding with it. I get people every day trying to pitch me or turn me into some different offer program, right? So it's noisy right now. You got to stay aggressive and you got to be in front of your customers so they actually want to do business with you. So just doing social media messenger, you're missing out on a lot of sales and you're losing a lot of money. When I was first getting started, like I said, I was on TikTok. What I was doing was I was posting content and hoping people bought from my link, right? I didn't even do messenger. I was just using social media. And I can't even tell you how much money I missed out on, right? While I was building that following, I did not have a good system in place. I missed out on so many sales because I didn't have a good back-end system, right? You're missing out on a lot of money if you're just doing social media messenger. There's a lot more to it, and I'm going to show you exactly what I use. It's 4 different things that I use to actually convert people, but yeah, if you're doing this, you're missing out on a lot of sales. You need all 4, right? You need everything I'm about to show you to actually start making sales, and I'm going to show you how to do it right now. So robotic conversion sequence number 1 is email, right? So email follow-up, this is standard. This has not changed for years, right? Email follow-up is something that's been around for decades, right? Before I was maybe even alive, right? Companies have used this before and they've used it and it still works really well. So the issue is actually creating emails that actually convert leads into sales, right? So in the last 10 years, my mentor has actually created thousands of emails, right? Thousands of different emails he sent out, some good, some bad, some great, some horrible, right? There's tons of different ones. He's tested all of them. I use his emails in my own business, right? I leverage his emails that he gives me because he's tested them all. I don't want to test them with my audience. I don't want my audience to think I'm, they don't like my stuff. They don't like my stuff. So I want something that's actually proven. I use his emails to actually convert, right? And, I just started writing my own emails recently because I'm starting to develop copywriting skills and everything like that. But I leverage his to make sales for myself because they convert well, right? So I'm going to show you right here on the next page. Like these are some of the emails that he's given me, right? Look at the conversion rate here. Look at the open rates. 100% open rate. I know this is a brand new email, but still 100% open rate. 43%, 80%, 33%, 48%, 5% open rate, click-through rate, 25% click-through rate, right? These numbers are huge. I've seen people, even in the program I'm in right now, that use their own emails. They're getting like 5 or 10% open rate. And, you're not going to get sales that way. You need good emails to actually convert leads and followers to people that are actually looking at what you want to do. So, yeah, this is what I use in my own business. I use his emails to help convert my leads for me. Robotic sequence number 2, webinars, right? So this I will not classify as webinar. This is a training for you guys, right? This is something that I put together and, it's going to be like 30 to 45 minutes and just quick and short and sweet, right? A webinar is like a 2.5 to 3 hour training video where you explain everything, right? You go through in detail on everything about you, your story, and, the actual program you're promoting and what you're actually selling, right? So one of the best ways to convert cold leads into paying customers is actually doing this webinar, right? And actually using it for your own business. So you need to be able to hold people's attention for 2 to 3 hours at a time. Now, I don't know about you, but I just started doing video a couple weeks ago, right? This is like my 3rd or 4th live stream. I don't know how to keep people on attention for 2 or 3 hours at a time. That is an insanely hard skill to master. My mentors tell me it's taken him 5 to 10 years to actually master the skill. He's just now starting to do his own webinars himself. Before, he was leveraging, other programs, webinars, stuff like that from people that are way more successful than he even is. So I leverage my mentors now because his are really good. The one on the right hand side of the screen here, this one over here, made $400,000 in sales for him in the last few months. 400K in one video, 2.5 hour video, right? It's absolutely insane. I leverage this for my own business. So I send people into his, email, and I send people into his webinar, and they go convert for me, right? I don't have to do any videos. I didn't have to do anything like that. I'm still going to use this, even though I'm doing videos right now, like trainings like this for you guys. I'm not going to do webinars myself. I will not do it. It's too hard a skill to master. It's going to take way too long. So I'm going to leverage this to get to 100K. Maybe once I made $1 million online, I will use my own webinars, right? But right now I'm going to leverage his, and that's what I do right now. So give me a 10 if that makes sense. You want to be using webinars to help convert cold leads into warm leads. Give me a 10 if that makes sense. Okay, cool. I see a couple 8s from earlier, and hopefully I see a couple 10s coming in. So robotic sequence number 3, messenger, right? And messenger is something I talk about all the time. It's such an important skill to learn because you need to actually learn how to do it yourself, right? But there is a caveat to that. So when you're doing messenger yourself, it can take a lot of time, right? You can, if you're doing it the right way, you're going to get 5, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 leads per day. And that's a lot of conversation to have, right? So this is the fastest way to convert a lead into a high ticket sale, is actually using messenger. So you need to know what to say, how to say it, when to say it at the right time. And, you need to actually learn this skill. Give me a 11 if you guys have practiced your messenger skills, right? Give me an 11 if this is something you guys are working on right now and you're working on actually improving, because it is really important. And, it can be awkward at first, but you need to master the skill if you want to make money online, right? And if you're in this group, you have gone through this and you've seen this thing on the right-hand side of the screen, right? You've seen, the 3 questions I asked. So what are you currently promoting? Where do you want to be? And would you like me to reach out, right? These are 3 questions that I ask. I modeled what my mentor does in his program, right? So I go and I actually will message people and, get to see them and learn what they're doing, right? When I was first getting started, I didn't even have a Facebook group. I used his Facebook group, and he actually would message my leads for me. So I would send my leads all to his group, and then what he would do is actually do the same thing and talk to Messenger for me. So this is how I made my first, I think it was 8 sales. I had my, mentor follow up with the leads for me, do the Messenger conversations, and, take care of it for me. So now I'm starting to do that on my own. I have my own business now, and I'm leveraging his still, but I'm starting to build my own ecosystem, right? So I'm doing it myself. But before, when I was working 9-to-5 job, I didn't have time to message, 50 people a day or whatever, 10 leads a day even, right? That's too much time wasted. Give me the amount of time you have today per work on your business, right? I'm curious to see what you guys are thinking. How much time do you actually have to work on your business every single day? I know for me, when I was, doing it and working 9-to-5 job, I had like 3 hours max, right? I was working 50 to 60 hours per week. I didn't have time to message 100 people, right? I didn't have time to do videos. I didn't have time to do email follow-up, right? I was too busy working on adding friends, getting people into my funnel, and actually trying to convert those on the back end. So I'm just curious, how much time do you guys actually have? I learned, to do it in 3 hours a day with this new system that I'm doing, because I leverage everything that my mentor does. But now I'm working, I can do this 12 hours a day if I want to. Like now I work full-time affiliate marketing, if you didn't know. But yeah, when I was first getting started, I didn't have the time to do all this, right? So let me know how much time you guys have. I'm curious to see what you say. And then finally, guys, this is out of all these 4 different things, this is the most important one if you're selling high ticket offers. Now, if you're selling low ticket, this doesn't concern you, right? You don't need a phone closer on the back end to close your low ticket sales. You don't need it, right? If you're selling high ticket and that's a product that's over $2,000 in sales, you need to sell it on the phone, right? You're not going to be able to sell it without going on the phone, right? You're not going to be able to sell. People have questions when they're spending a lot of money like that, like over 2K. They're not going to actually buy it unless they get their questions answered. They know the program or whatever the product will help them. You need to sell it on the phone. So when you sell something on the phone, your closing rate, especially for high ticket, goes from like 1 to 3%, all the way up to 20 to 75% on the top end if you have a good phone closer, right? So even if you do them yourself and you're just first time you ever done a phone closing, if you get someone on the phone, you should be able to increase your rate from 1% to like 20%. It's a huge increase if you get someone on the phone and can answer the questions, right? If you have a good phone closer, someone that's been there before and has done it, you can get up to 50 to 75%. That my leads right now that are coming into the system that I use, I convert about 50 to 75% at least, right? This is what I do, right? Because I leverage a good phone closer. But when I was doing it before, I used to, I would be on phone calls for 35 minutes, 45 minutes, an hour and a half talking to people. And then I didn't know what I was doing and no one bought for me, right? This 20%, this is an industry standard. For me, it was closer to 0% because I didn't make any high ticket sales on the phone. So give me let's say a 20. This is a weird number. Give me a 20 if you've ever done a high ticket phone call and you try to close your sales yourself, right? Give me a 20. I know I did. I never got it to work, right? I can never solve it for myself. I can never get a high ticket sale. So when you're doing high ticket, you need to close those sales on the phone. And you have three options to do that, right? You can do them yourself, which I used to do, and it never worked for me. It never worked for me. I think I did about 50 phone calls, never made one sale. Hire a phone team to do it for you. So this can be very expensive, but you can hire like a third party service. There's a ton of closers online that are looking for new people to like help. They're high ticket closers. You can hire someone like that for your affiliate marketing business. That can be expensive, but you can do it. Or you can promote an offer that closes sales for you, right? So there's a ton of offers out there, guys. You just want to make sure you find one that closes sales for you. So even if you never joined my program or the program that I promote, you need to have someone, close the sales for you, because if not, you're going to waste your time doing other stuff you want to do. I really don't recommend doing them yourself. It's a skill that you don't really need to learn if you're doing affiliate marketing. Once you start your own coaching business, maybe you want to learn that skill because you want to, bring your own clients in. But as an affiliate, you really should be promoting an offer that closes sales for you. So again, you don't have to join my program. I'm never going to ask you to do that, right? But if you do, that's great. But, get a phone, someone to close the sales for you on the program. It'll save you a lot of time and it'll make you a lot of money. So this has really never been available to me before. I've been in programs before and I tried to do it myself. I didn't do any phone sales for a while and it cost me a lot of money because I wasn't trying to convert my leads into sales on the phone. I was trying to send emails and messages. So never worked for me before. Definitely need a phone closer to actually convert those sales for you. So you only need 1,000 subscribers to make 100K in the next 6 to 12 months, right? You need 1,000 email subscribers. So 100K is roughly 50 sales if you're doing if you have a 2K commission, right? At the minimum, right? So you need 1,000 email subscribers to close at a 5% rate, which is more, that's on the low end, right? If you get 1,000 email subscribers, you could be making double or triple this. You make it, 300K doing this if you do it the right way. But I will just say on the low end, you only need 1,000 email subscribers. So you can realistically do this in 6 months time if you put your mind to it and you focus. So say you're a really fast learner, right? And you learn how to get 1,000 subscribers in 30 days and you have this back end system working for you. That's 33 leads per day. And, that is doable, right? That is definitely doable if you're a quick learner. You have some extra money, maybe you put it into ads, which I don't recommend, but you can do it, right? To get the 33 leads per day. But, you can make that 1,000 subscribers very easily, right? You can get that 1,000 subscribers, 33 leads per day. Say you're a little bit slower of a learner, right? And you have 60 days, right? You're doing Facebook organic, you're doing TikTok, whatever it may be, whatever you're doing for your business. And, you need to get that 1,000 subscribers. That's 17 leads per day. So it's half. It's cut in half, right? I think, that's definitely doable. They're maybe a little bit struggling at your first, right, to get some leads, but definitely doable. If you do it in 90 days, right? So this is where it starts to get more realistic for someone that's a beginner, right? 1,000 subscribers, 11 leads per day. That's not bad, guys. Then you could get 11 leads per day. If you have people if you go and add a ton of friends a day in groups and you have them converting on the back end, CTA posts every couple days, right? You can get 11 leads per day very easily. And finally, if you're a slow learner, right, and you really take your time doing it, 180 days is 1,000 subscribers. You only need 6 leads per day. Now, this, 6 leads per day right now, if you're struggling, might seem like a lot, right? But it's really not. If you saw, I had a CTA post the other week. I had 800 comments on it, right? That's 100, 200, 300 leads into my system just off one post, right? 6 leads per day is definitely possible doing this. This is something that, I haven't even been doing this for 6 months, and I can get 6 leads per day right now. So if you're doing 6 leads per day, you can get 1,000 email subscribers and make 100K if you have this backend system in place. But I will say, without doing all 4 of these things, without having an email, messenger conversations, webinars, and a phone closing, it's going to be very, very difficult for you to get results. I'm going to be very honest with you guys. I did not have all 4 of these, right? When I was starting the first 6 months, I used bits and pieces of all of them. I had email follow-up. I did not use messenger for a long time. I had content. I didn't use webinars. I didn't use phone closing. I really only had one, right? I never made any sales. It did not work for me. Like I just, 6 months straight, I make $10 in sales, guys. It was ridiculous. So if you don't have all 4, it's going to be very difficult to get your results, right? And the way I see it is, look at all the 7 and 8 figure people online that are doing affiliate marketing, right? What do they all have? They have all 4 of these things, right? They are using all 4 of these things in their own business. So if you have a mentor telling you don't need this stuff, then look at what they actually do, right? You don't do what they say, do what they do. So if they're telling you, you don't need email follow-up, you don't need webinars, you don't need emails, you don't need messenger conversations, right? Look at what they're doing in their own business. Do they do email follow-up? Do they do messenger conversations? Do they do webinars? Do they do phone closing, right? I'm guessing they do. If they're really successful, they do it. So do as they do, not do as they say. Because if you're going to do something, do it the right way, right? You need all 4 of these to get sales. You need all 4 of these to get results. Finally, secret number 3, right? Something that people have got a ton of questions about this the last few days. Making sales as a newbie, right? Making sales as a beginner. How do I get my first sale and then expand that into more sales, right? It took me 8 months. It took me myself 8 months to get my first sale, right? It drove me absolutely nuts. I don't know how I stuck with this. In all honesty, this is the most I've ever put work into anything in my life, right? Because I believe in it and I think it's truly powerful. It took me 8 months to get my first high ticket sale. Give me a 7 if you've made your first high ticket sale yet. Give me a 7 if you've done it before. I know it took me 8 months, so if there's a bunch of newbies on this call, then it probably hasn't happened for you, right? It never happened for me until I started this new system. So no one took me seriously when I was first getting started. I saw, the same 5 or 6 people in every program I was going in making money every single day, hand over fist, right? The same like 2 or 3 people in a program would make, 1K, 2K, 5K each day, right? Each day. And I was sitting there, I just want one sale. I just want a $500 sale. I want a $100 sale, right? I just want some money coming in. So I believe it's possible for me. It never happened. It never happened. And it drove me nuts. It drove me nuts. How many of you guys feel like that? Do you feel like that right now? Give me a 1 if this is how you feel. Like you see the same 5 people in a program and you get like distraught, right? It breaks you, right? It used to break me all the time. I'm like, why can't I get my first sale? Why are these people getting 10, 20 sales a day? High ticket sales is people making 5 to 10K per day. I can't get one sale. I can't get one lousy sale. So give me a 7 if this is how you feel. This is how I felt for a long, long time, and it really drove me nuts. So I'm going to show you what I figured out in the last few months to help you get results faster and actually stand out amongst people that are beginners, right? Because if you're a beginner and you're not getting sales, it's really tough. It's really hard to keep going, right? You don't want to keep working. So I'm going to show you exactly how to actually stand out as a beginner so you can get that result faster, so you can actually believe in yourself and then keep compounding it. So what you're going to need is you need a good offer, right? You need something that converts and is high quality. So I'll show you, I'll dig deep into these 3 steps right here, right? You need to use leverage in your business, right? Because you have no sales, you have no leverage. You need to learn how to leverage someone else's business and actually use it as your own. And then finally, you need good mentorship, right? This is something I missed out on for a long time and it really hurt me. So I'm going to dig deep into these 3 things, but this is what you need to get results fast and stand out as a beginner. So let's keep going here. So first, you need high quality product that converts, right? When I was first getting started with my business, I was promoting $7 courses, ClickBank products, random junk I found online, right? The same 2 or 3 products that every single person was promoting online, right? This is why I couldn't stand out. I was promoting the same stuff as other people were doing, and they're advanced marketers, right? They had paid thousands in courses. They had been, doing all this kind of stuff for months and years, and there's pros, right? And I'm just a beginner. They're going to make the sale over me every single time, right? If they're in the same program doing the same stuff, they're going to make the sale every single time. So you want a high quality product that converts well for you, that makes you stand out and actually shines, right? Something different than what people are doing on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook even, right? You want something new, something brand new, something exciting, something that actually solves a problem in the industry, right? So this is step 1 is high quality products that convert. Now, I get this all the time and, but do I have to buy the product, right? Do I have to actually buy the product to promote it? You want to know something and promote something is a good product, right? You want to buy a product from someone who has used it, right? You don't want to tell people that this is a great product, you should go buy it, but you've never used it yourself. So think about it like this, right? This is something I thought of the other day. So say a friend recommends a restaurant to you, right? And he's, badgering you for months. Like, you need to try this restaurant. You need to try this thing. You need to try this food. You need to try this for like weeks, months, years even, right? And finally you give in. You're like, you know what? You're promoting it for so long. I believe in you. I trust you. After some time, I'm going to try it. I'm going to give it a try. You get to the restaurant and, you get your food and it comes out. It looks good. You try it. And it's the worst food you've ever eaten in your life, right? You absolutely hate it. You're like, what the heck is this? Why did my friend tell me this, right? I can't believe he told me this is a recommendation. Later that day, you found out that your friend never tried the restaurant. He had never eaten there himself. And on top of that, he got part of your bill and actually made a portion of your bill and actually made money on your sale, right? How would that make you feel? Would you ever trust that person again? No, right? Absolutely not. This is what you're doing if you're promoting products you don't buy yourself. You're promoting a product you know nothing about. You're promoting something that you don't know if it works. You don't know if it actually helps solve a problem. And you're actually just destroying the trust with your audience. I did this for a long time, right? I was too stubborn. I would not buy into, the high ticket option. And I would try to sell the high ticket option to other people, right? I would get on phone calls with people. I'd say, yeah, this is a great product. but I never bought it myself. How did I even know it was a great product? What I was doing was destroying trust with my audience. And it really, I regret doing this for a long time. I regret it because number one, it didn't lead to any sales. And number two, I felt so just bad when I did it, right? I just felt like I was lying to everybody. I don't know how it works. How am I supposed to promote it? Why are people listening to me if, I don't even know if it works myself? So this is something that I get all the time. Do I need to buy the product to promote it? Yes, you do. I don't care if you buy this product. I don't care if you ever join me or ever even talk to me again. If you want to promote a product online, no matter what it is, you need to buy the product yourself. You need to know it works for your audience. You need to know it helps someone. You need to know it solves a problem. If not, you're going to have the same situation where, you're going to get someone coming back and say, hey, that product sucked. Why did you recommend it? And then they're going to go write a review on you on YouTube or go post on Facebook like, hey, this product sucks. I recommend it from this person, right? And then your name's going to be burned out. This is what happened to me. People on TikTok saw through what I was doing, right? They thought that I bought the product. They got on a phone call with me, or, I talked to them over Messenger, whatever it may be. And they saw I didn't buy the product. And they were just like, well, what are you doing? I'm not buying this from you. I don't even know if it works. And then they go buy it from someone else who did buy the product. So I used to do this all the time, and it really sucks. So give me a 10 if this makes sense. Give me a 10 if this makes sense to you guys. This is something I did for a long time, guys, and I really regret it. I really regret it. So if you want to sell a product, no matter what it is, no matter how much it costs, you buy the product first, it works, and then from there you can promote it to other people. Give me a 10 if this makes sense. So back to that. That was a little tangent I thought of the other day that really bothered me when people asked that. So what you want to do to stand out, right, is you can create a bonus package. Now, bonus packages don't have to be anything crazy, right? They can be, they can be just an extra YouTube video. They could be just, a couple PDFs or courses, right, that you have. But the more desirable your bonus package is, the more people are going to want to buy from you, right? And actually want to buy your offer. So this is an example of the bonus package that I'm promoting right now with the program I'm in. So as you can see, the total value is $17,901, right? This is what I'm offering for free as a bonus on top. This is why people are buying from me, right? They see the offer and they're like, wow, this guy is offering this much on top of the offer for free. This is crazy. Like, I'm going to buy this product, right? This is what you want to do if you're a beginner, right? You want to put together a bonus package that actually makes you stand out. Now, it doesn't have to be as crazy as this one, right? This is like an insane bonus offer. It's taking me an extra 5 to 10 hours per week to actually fulfill these bonuses, right? When you're first getting started, when you're working a 9-to-5 job, you don't have 5 to 10 extra hours. I know you don't, because I was just doing that, right? You don't have that time. So what you're going to want to do is you can either, number one, leverage someone else's. So I let my students, myself, leverage my bonus offer, right? So if someone joins a program under them, they can use my bonuses and I can fulfill it for them, right? So I can actually help them, build their own business and actually help them scale. Or number two, create something that's a little bit more simple, right? So maybe you have some email swipes you like, just promote those as a bonus, right? Just something. But what you're going to want to do is actually do this, because those same 5 or 6 affiliates in the program, they're all using a bonus package. This is why they're buying from them instead of you, right? They have a bonus package that's offered that makes them want to crawl over broken glass to actually join the program under that person, right? So when I was first getting started, right, I had, I was doing that TikTok stuff, right, that never worked for me. I didn't have a bonus package. I just sent people straight to the order form. I didn't do anything right. I was just doing everything wrong, right? I saw people go click my link, join my email list, and then go buy from somebody else the next day because they had a bonus offer, right? Give me a 5 if this has ever happened to you before. Give me a 5 if this has ever happened to you before. This used to happen to me constantly, right? It used to make me so upset because I would get the lead. I would actually tell them about the product, let them learn. And then because I didn't have a bonus package, I didn't have anything extra to offer, someone else would go just steal my lead, right? And it drove me crazy. It drove me absolutely nuts. I can't even tell you guys how crazy it drove me. So this used to happen to me all the time. If you create a bonus package yourself, even if it's small, even if something's like really, really tiny and, just provides a little bit extra value to your customer, this will make a huge difference in the long run to help you get your first sale and stand out as a beginner. So yeah, bonus packages are really important. Finally, number 2, you want to use leverage in your business, right? So now at this point in my journey, I made some money, right? I don't necessarily need to use all this leverage, right? I don't need to leverage my all the 7-figure stuff, right, from my mentor. I could technically do it on my own. I could do what a lot of people do and go out and create my own course and start coaching myself, right? Because I have results now, right? I'm not going to do that because I don't have enough results, right? I still, even to this day, am going to leverage my mentor's offer. I know people in the program, like Nate's on the call, Daniel, these people are 6-figure affiliates. They're leveraging my mentor's offer because he's a 7-figure earner. He's got the best program online, right? He is, they're leveraging his offer. So what you're going to want to do, especially as a beginner, is leverage someone else's credibility and leverage their offer to make sales for yourself. So as you can see here, I leverage my mentor's opt-in page. I leverage my mentor's webinars. I leverage my mentor's phone closing team. Just like I taught you guys before, the robotic conversion sequence, I leverage all that, right? I don't do any of this stuff. I let him do it for me so I can help grow and build my own business. I can actually, go and actually do it myself. So you're going to want to use leverage, especially as a beginner. You're going to want to use leverage to actually get that first, second, third, and then, maybe once you've made $1 million online, you can go create your own course. That's the right way to do it, right? Create your own course once you made $1 million. So yeah, leverage is very, very important in your business. Give me a 10 if this makes sense. The leverage, you want to use leverage in your business. Give me a 10 if this makes sense. And then finally, this is something I will stick with no matter what anyone says. I don't care if you ever join my program, you ever use me again. I don't care if you even talk to me again, right? You want results, you need a mentor, right? You need someone to help you along your journey. So if you follow the wrong person, it's a surefire way to end up overwhelmed and ready to quit, right? For a long time, I didn't have a one-on-one mentor, but I had coaches before, right? I was in programs where different coaches were teaching me different stuff, different people online were teaching me different stuff. And, number one, it wasn't enough. I needed one-on-one support. Number two, it never was the right fit, right? It was the wrong people I was following. I was following people that were teaching stuff that never worked for me, that made 10K online, then they'd go make their own course or product, right? I've been a victim to that myself. It's just the wrong people, right? You need the wrong people. So most people are preaching the dream, but they're living the nightmare. A lot of people will start and create their own product, right? Maybe they'll, make 10, 20K online and they'll say, hey, I made 10K in 30 days, right? And then they create their own product and so many people go buy it. I don't understand though. They have only made 10K online and they're doing this stuff, right? Why would you go buy from someone like that when you have other people online selling the same exact kind of stuff, but they have leverage for them and their students, right? Why would you go buy something like that? I used to do that all the time too. It doesn't make any sense. Most marketers can show proof of income and their own results, but they've helped very few people duplicate their results. So again, this is another thing I've seen all the time in this industry. I've been victim to it myself. I, see someone flashing off a Ferrari or a mansion or, a beach apartment in Florida, right? And they're just like living the high life. But then I never see any student results. Maybe there's like an income screenshot of like one person made like a $10 sale, right? A low ticket sale. But I never see any proof of their students' results. Has this ever happened to you? Give me a 2 if this has ever happened to you before. You've noticed this in the industry. I see it all the time, especially now that I've been in it a little bit longer. People are flashing their own results. I did this online, I did this online. But what about their students? How are their students done? How have their students actually progressed and actually made money online, right? You need to learn how their students have done so you can see, am I following the right people that can actually help me, or are they just going to help themselves get richer in themselves, right? So give me the 2 that's ever happened to you online. Okay. If you want success for yourself, you need to follow someone who practices what they preach and can teach you how to duplicate their results, right? So, my mentor, he's made 7 figures. He's teaching all of us how to make 7 figures ourselves, right? And duplicate what he's doing. We have people coming into the program every single week making new sales and creating a new business, right? We have people that are 6-figure earners taking us to 7 figures, right? We have people that are, brand new online making the new sales, right? You want someone that actually teaches what they preach, right? Preaches what they teach, right? So you want someone that teaches what they do instead of actually saying something completely different, right? So you want someone that actually follows, has the example for you. Like I said before, we had 4 people just last week come and make their first sale online. These are people that have struggled in different programs. They came into this one. They made their first high ticket sale within a couple months, right? And this is huge. Like I said, it took me 8 months online to make my first high ticket sale. We have people coming in here in 2 months making their first high ticket sale. This is absolutely insane. The fact that 4 people had it in 1 week, I've never seen anything like this in the industry, guys. This is the most insane thing I've ever seen. And then you have people like me, right? Someone that I struggled online for 6 months straight. I made $10 in sales, posting, videos, working 8 hours a day, $10 in total commissions in 6 months, right? Working 8 hours a day, posting on 5 different platforms. I come into this program, I make $14K in 30 days, and while working a 9-to-5 job, and then I quit my 9-to-5 job to work on business full time, right? I'm a full-time affiliate now. I don't have to go to work. I don't have to drive to the office. I don't even need to go anywhere, right? I can work on my business. I have my own office here. You can see my setup back there, the Derrick Rose jersey, right? I never have to leave. I can do this all the time. I do what I love. I love doing this stuff, guys. This is what happened to me. This is a complete life transformation in just 2 months working with this program, right? In 30 days, I made $14K and I quit my 9-to-5 job. This is some stuff that's possible for you in this program. And, this is results I'm seeing from my mentor and someone that can actually, help you get your first sale and your first 10K online. So these are the 3 secrets and 3 steps I'm using to take my business from 0 to 100K in the next 6 to 12 months with affiliate marketing, right? Now, if you want to learn more about what I do and how you can do exactly what I do and get the results for yourself, what I want you to do is go right down below this video and click the link to actually go watch a free training from my mentor that explains what I do and how I do it, right? This training will teach you through like what affiliate marketing is, how to learn more about it, and how to actually do what I do to get the same results as me. So if you're interested, click right down below this video to get access to the free training. With that being said, if you're new to the channel and you got a lot of value out of this video, make sure to hit the subscribe button right down below this video so you don't miss any of the future lessons and trainings that I provide to you. Now, with that being said, thanks for tuning in, and I hope to see you next time.